Yeah, all right, let's do it. Let's talk about 2020. So one morning in Feb, I wake up and I'm like, we've got to go to the States. We've got to go visit my sister. We've got to get out of here and go and explore there and take the kids with us. I've just got this big feeling. And so we do. So within 2 weeks, we're on a flight to Portland, Oregon, visiting my sister. And we get there and there's whispers about coronavirus. You know, it's just little things. The first case was in Portland while we're in Portland. The next few cases in America were in Seattle when we're there. And we're just sort of not really worried about it. And, you know, it's just whispers about it. We're off to NBA games. We go to Universal Studios. We're at the LA Marathon. You know, we're just having fun. And we keep getting these reports of everyone back home in Australia, you know, running out of toilet paper and all this craziness that's going on. And we were like, you know, they're all nuts. What are they thinking? And we get back in and about a week later, we're shut down. And here we are 30 weeks later, still shut down. In fact, way worse now. You know, our whole year got flipped on its head. So we did what everyone else did, and for the first couple of weeks drank wine and kind of felt a bit sorry for ourselves, but also kind of treated it like a holiday and, you know, enjoyed the kids being home and had fun with them. And then we sort of sat there and went, you know what, we can keep doing this and feel like shit by the end of the year, or we can just flip it on its head and just pivot and make magic out of this year. And that's what we did. We created the Warrior Wellness Hub and movement, and we just got to work. We noticed for ourselves personally, having routine was the key to getting through this year. You know, getting up at the same time every day, doing a workout together as a family, which now the kids crave to do, and have that music pumping and, you know, eat great food. And even when the supermarket shelves were empty on so many things, we were like, well, fruit and veg is, you know, there. Our nutritional cleansing system was being delivered to our door, you know, each and every month. And so those things we could control. Like, we still can't control what this year is going to have, or, you know, end up, or if we're going to see anyone, you know, again this year. But we can control what we do about ourselves individually, and how we want to show up, and how we're going to show up as parents and as husband and wife and as friends and as business owners, and how, you know, we can still continue to make an impact, a massive impact, even though this year wasn't exactly what we planned it to be.
My angle with Warrior Wellness is across my martial arts of 20 years. You know, you know, all of the principles and etiquette and ethos and way of life that martial arts brings is not at the forefront of certain programs, because I've used this word across a lot of platforms. The mystique of martial arts is, you know, in closed doors. My discipline in martial arts is allowing me now, because I've been in both worlds. I've been in a corporate world. I've been in industries that have got a lot of positive things for staff and for people. But I think now I can combine both, and I've seen it. I'm firsthand for it, you know. So yeah, that's the level I'm bringing. It's not so much, you know, the physical demands that a martial art does to human beings, but I can tweak it. I know how to get a lot of people uncomfortable being comfortable. So, you know, there are those a lot of sayings, you know, like that, but it'll make people realize, you know, how I can trigger, or what I can trigger for them.
What I think really sets this apart from everything else there, because there's so much health and wellness out there, right, at the minute. And I think it's just mostly because Pat and I get it. You know, we have been in this industry now for so many years, you know, from starting out with Pilates and then working into health coaching and you know, doing nutrition and all of that, and just being also a mum. I so get it. Like, it's really hard to make time for yourself, but it's so necessary. You know, nothing in your life works unless you do.
And the gift of knowing these two and getting to know these two and going into business with these two, business partnership, is just just watching them obviously serve even the business that we've been in for 7.5 years, but create this formidable force with Wellness Warriors. And it's powerful for us because we watched Alila kind of create her own brand and again become formidable by herself, and then watched Pat create this powerful Get After It crew. And
now they've combined.
And now they have combined, and it is just, I mean, we've been talking about it off camera all week, but just watching them show up and lead in a time where that is what everybody needs. Somebody to follow, somebody to hold the vision, to serve, to help, and to just help them not just come out of 2020, but go into the rest of their lives thriving, essentially. And the kids, Warrior Kids as well. It's just, it's been unbelievable. And literally it's only been since March. And like Morg said, we've been doing this for 7.5 years, and they've done more in, what's that, April, May, June, July, August, September, 6 months than most have done that we've experienced in 7.5 years.
The world is different and it feels different, and people are missing family. And you know, when I was studying, one of the things that they used to say about binge eating, for example, was, you know, the more lonelier people were, the more they tended to binge. It was just very much a habit based on feelings. And we do make a lot of our habits and create them based on how we're feeling. And so we wanted this Warrior Wellness Hub to just be all about flipping that on its head, you know. So we believe a warrior is anyone that's just trying to do better and be better, you know, and that could just be a weekend warrior that's out there, you know, or it could be someone that every day is just trying to make different choices. But you just have to be able to, you know, say yes and put 2 feet in and just go for it. And that's what we do, and we help support the whole way. And we always say, if you can eat better, live better, you know, think better, you know, and move better, then everything will shift for you. And so we give all those tools, and, you know, we've created an amazing challenge, 6-week challenge that begins November 2nd and goes through to the end of the year, because we just want to leave this year with a bang. You know, we may very well still be in lockdown, and we might not be able to see our family at Christmas, and it could just be another Groundhog Day, but we can have that Groundhog Day feeling really good about ourselves, or we can have it feeling really shit about ourselves, and we decided to do the latter.
Yeah, health to me just really at the end of the day means being able to show up more in life, more as a mother for me, you know, more as a wife for me, as a friend. And, you know, for the work that I do and being able to spread love and joy and health into other people's lives, you know, that's my purpose. I know for sure that that's what I was put on this earth to do. And along with being a mum, just being able to really help women find that passion and purpose in their own lives. And you can't find that until you take care of your health. And you can't find that, you know, joy in your life unless first you feel really good internally.